And we're live. Uh, Welcome to Protea Live. My name is Zane Stevens. I'm the founder of Protea Financial. Good to be back. I had a good week offish last week. Headed up to Oregon, hung out with a friend, spent some time with the family. Really refreshed and rebooted myself, and pretty excited for the week. So I was sitting down and going, hey, what am I going to talk about on Protea Live this week? What do I think is really important to share with each one of you? And it popped to my head. Pretty simple question. Like the big question that a lot of people ask a lot of the time: why is accounting important? And it's an interesting one because I get the question fairly often, and my answer is in my flippant way is, well, what else would you how else would you be able to run a business if you don't understand what the history was and what happened and where you're going? Accounting it really is the roadmap. Shows you the past and shows you where you're going and gives you all the decision making information you need to run your business. But it's probably a little bit more complicated than that. And I guess it's important to sort of share some thoughts and topics. So I got sort of writing and jotting some notes down and trying to figure out the best way to sort of share this. And if I look at my notes, I've got sort of seven areas that we're going to discuss. Um, but I do want to start off by saying accounting is important. If you have a business, you need accounting. You need to understand what you've done, help you decide where you're going. So that is the basics. It is the history and the roadmap. That is why accounting is important. But let's dig into some of these other items, right? Um, as you can note, that one of them is probably going to be decision making. So wait for that. It's coming. It's going to be really, really just important for that. And I'm going to sort of talk high level on some of these things, but I think I've already sort of touched on them. And one of them is the history. Truly what you're doing as an accountant is creating a history book of what transactions have occurred in the business. So that's important because accounting provides a lot of accountability and transparency, right? It gives you, as a business owner, and all the stakeholders that are looking at it, the truth. This is where we spent our money. This is where money came in. This is how we're doing. Accounting provides you with that information. So it holds you accountable. It provides a good sense of what is going on. And if done correctly, it also stop you from getting in a little bit of trouble. Specifically fraud, good quality accounting most likely will identify fraud. It's not the priority of an accountant, but it would definitely make you um, sort of see it if it pops up. There's some of the other places that is really important. Compliance and legal requirements. You have to have a set of accounting records. You have to keep track of it. Which rolls into the taxation side. If you have a business or you're an individual, you've got to pay taxes, right? And to be able to pay the taxes, you got to tell people how much you made and how much you spent and what the profits are, so that they understand what can be taxed. So accounting is important from the compliance standpoint. Just have to keep records. And the other portion of it gives you the basis for creating a pair of tax accounts. And I think that, just from that standpoint, like you have to pay taxes. What they always say, like there's two things guaranteed in life, deaths and taxes. And well, you can't do your taxes without accounting records. So just purely from one of the most sort of critical things that we all have to do, pay taxes, accounting is really, really important. Um, there's sort of the underlying, like, there is a need for good financial reporting. And this sort of all plays into it. We have to understand our history, and you need to be able to show that in some sort of way. Where did I spend my cash? Where are we making money? Where are we spending money? Are there profits? Can I distribute? Do I need to pay taxes? All that type of stuff. And this financial reporting could be used by yourself, your management team. A bank might want it. Your CPA definitely wants it if it's doing taxes. If you're trying to bring investors, they're going to want to see your financial information. If you want to sell a business, you really need good financials. People want to understand how the business is doing. They don't want to just buy an idea. They want to buy a functioning business. So be able to have those reports, to be able to, give that information to those stakeholders is really important. And stakeholder communication is a big portion of this as well, right? A lot of the time when it's just yourself, great. Like you're keeping track of it, holding yourself accountable, doing all those good things. But if you have outside investors or people that you're reporting to, anybody that's giving you money, either in terms of equity or as debt, they're going to want to be able for you to communicate what's going on in their business. And they don't want to what they do. They want to hear about your new products and the new customers and all that stuff. But they really want to understand is like, is that new customer worth it? Are you making money? Is that new product making any money? Do people want to buy that product? How much are you spending to market that product? Are you actually making any profits? So people want to be able to sort of take this information and allow you not just be able to report on it, but provide you the tools to be able to communicate it. Because people like communication that's based on fact. They like the truth, and the truth lives in the financials. Yes, you sold. Yes, you made a profit. Or, hey, you sold some, you made some profit. Or you sold none. Obviously, there's no profit. It's all just sitting in inventory. The good accounting records will allow you to do this. But honestly, when it comes down to it, the most important thing that maybe sort of two ways is it's one and the same, but we'll call it two for this. Good accounting allows you to plan. It allows you to look backwards, see what you did, and allows you to take that information and look forward. Good accounting will give you the roadmap to understand where you can go. It'll give you a sense of what has worked well, where you're spending money, and where you can improve, and allow you to build plans to push yourself forward. The information, if it's good as well, will allow you to make better decisions. Can I afford to spend that money? Can I afford to put money into business development? Should I be looking for a new customer? Can I give them those better terms? So accounting data helps businesses make informed decisions about their resource allocation, where they spend money, about investment opportunities, gives them information for pricing strategies, cost management. Can I or can't I spend that? What does that product actually cost me? If you have accurate, reliable accounting information, it will allow you to pull insight on the financial performance of your business. It'll give you insight into your profitabilities. It'll give you insight into cash flow. And all of this information is extremely vital in decision making. Having information on what happens, where you spend money, what's costing you money, and where the opportunities come from, all live in good accounting information. So if you just ignore all these other things that I spoke about, compliance and reporting and keep people happy, understand that accounting is important because it is your number one tool to make good decisions about your business. Yeah, you can make any decisions you like about your business, go for it, free country. But if you want to make good decisions, if you want to make informed decisions, you need good accounting records. And for me, the number one reason why accounting is important, number one, it allows you as a business owner to make good business decisions. I'm an accountant. I truly believe in accounting. If done correctly, provided on time, is accurate, and comes with a little bit of insights, accounting is critical to the success of your business. I have listed off a bunch of things on why it's important, but my one takeaway, accounting is important for your business because it helps you make good business decisions. Accounting is important. That's it for me today. Good to see you all. Happy Tuesday.